All right, so for the first bookmarks, we're going to keep it real simple. We're going to do a butterfly and a heart. So in order to make these bookmarks, you're going to need a piece of white paper, some glue, some scissors, and some color pins. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to fold your piece of paper in half. And then on one end, you're going to draw your butterfly and your heart. So I'm going to draw on this side. I'm just going to do a rough sketch of a butterfly. Like that. And then I'm just going to draw a line straight across. Just a rough sketch. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Let me do a different color because it seems like you guys can't see that. So let me just draw over this. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so there's that one. And then I'm just going to draw a heart for this side. Okay. And then from there, you're just going to cut out your shape. You can cut inside the lines if you don't want to get the Sharpie marks. So once you have those cut out, then you can just fold this part in half like so. Okay, and then you have your butterfly here. Same thing for the heart. You fold it in half. Like that. And then you can open it up. Okay, so then the next thing you want to do is you want to glue the inside pieces of both of these. Make sure it's nice and glued together. And then all you have to do is decorate. So I'm just going to show you guys real quick. So I'm just going to do a red Sharpie for this heart. All right, and then then you have your bookmarks here. So you can just stick them in your book. So there you go. So those are easy ones. So we're going to do this Pikachu one. So how you do this one is you grab a piece of paper and you want to start off with a square. So if you don't have a square piece of paper, all you have to do is just fold a piece of paper that you have. Move this out of the way. You just fold it like this. So that you can make your own little square. So then if you don't already have a square to start off with, then yes, you will need scissors in order to cut this part off. So you just follow the line here to cut this into a square piece. Okay. All right. So you have it fold it like that. All right. The next thing you want to do is fold it this way. So make sure all the corners line up. All right. So once you have it like that, then you're going to flip it over like this, and then you're going to fold it this way. Make sure you line up all the corners again. Okay. Then you're going to turn it this way, and then you're going to fold it again. Okay. So then you should be left with multiple triangles, if you can see this. So then you want to make it into a diamond. So you will fold these parts in like this so that you're able to get a diamond. So let's start over like this. So if you turn it this way, you want to fold them in so that you have a diamond. Okay. The next thing you want to do is you want to flip it around like this, and then you want to fold it down like so. So take this piece and fold it down so that the point here matches the point down here. And then you smooth this out until it's flat. Okay. Then you're going to take this part here. Okay. You're going to take this point and you're going to fold it so that this line up here follows the line here. And you're going to open it up on that side. Okay. Then you're going to take this side. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to fold this part in so that it lines up, so that this line lines up here. So okay. So then when you open it up, you will have it look like this, okay? So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take this point here and you're going to line it up with this part here, okay? Okay. Then you're going to do the same to this side. You're going to take this part and you're going to turn it so that it lines up right here. And then again, you're going to flatten it out. So then you should have it look like this. Okay. So then what you want to do next is you want to take this corner here and you want to fold it in like that. Okay, so you see this crease? Then what you're going to do is, now you have this here, you're going to push that part in so that you have your triangle. So if you look at this way, fold it along the lines, and then you crease it like that. Okay, same thing to this side. You're going to fold this part backwards. You have a triangle. Then you're going to open it up and you're going to fold it again on those lines that you just created for your triangle. Okay. Okay, then you're going to flip this over like that, and then you're going to fold it down like this. Make the tip of this triangle meet the tip of this one, and then you're going to fold it flat. And then you're going to take this piece and you're going to flip it inside. So you're just going to tuck it in. And then flatten it out. Okay. So then that's it. So if you want your ears to stay flat without having to, because this paper doesn't stay flat all the way, you can take some glue and apply it so that it stays flat. Even back here, you can do the same thing here if you want this part to stay flat as well. Okay, and then you just decorate your Pikachu. So then what you want to do is just put some triangles here. I'm going to apply a little bit more glue. Okay, and then there you have it. You have your Pikachu bookmark. And just put it on the side of your book like that. All right, so for this next one, we're going to make a heart bookmark, like so. All right, so for the heart one, you're going to start off with this square piece of paper. You're going to fold it in half one way, line up your corners. Okay, then you're going to turn it and fold it in half this way. Make sure you line up the corners. Okay, then you're going to open this up, and then you're going to fold this half to meet this line here. Then you're going to turn it this way and then flip it over. And then you're going to make this corner go here so that it lines up. So you want to make this part go down here, but you want it to follow this line here. Okay. Then you're going to do the same to this side. Fold this part in so that it lines up. Okay, so then you should be left with this. Okay, so then you're just going to flip this part over. And then you're going to bring this part in so that it lines up with the line. So you're going to make this part, this area, line up with the line that's right here. And then you're going to flatten it out there. You're going to do the same thing with this side. You're going to take this one and make sure you line up the lines here. And then flatten it out as well. Okay. Then you're going to take this corner and have it go up here to that corner. So you're just going to make sure this corner goes there, and then that this line follows it right here as well. Then you're going to do the same to this side. You're going to take this corner and have it go to this corner here. And then make sure you're following the line here as well. Okay, so then your piece should look like this. Okay, so then you're going to take this part, you're going to take this corner and have it line up here. And as you do this, you'll see this part start to flip up. So you want this part to go flat like this so that it makes a triangle. So you want this part to be flat here, and then you want this part to make a triangle here. Okay, so same thing for this. You want this part to flatten out here, and then you want this part to come down at it to make a triangle. Okay, so then you should be left with this. All right, so next you want to take this corner and have it meet right there. Okay, same thing with this one. You're going to take this corner and have it go up. So just line everything up. Okay, then you're going to take this corner, this tip, and have it line up with this line here. And then fold that flat. Same thing for this side. So then you should be left with this. Get a close-up. Okay. Okay. And then you're going to turn it around and you'll see that there's an opening here. So you're going to take this piece here and you're going to tuck it into this piece here. Okay. And then you have your heart bookmark. You have your little pocket here. Next, we're going to make this bunny one. So you're going to start again with a square piece of paper. You're going to fold it diagonal. Then you're going to fold it diagonal again. So basically, you're just making big triangles. Okay. Then you're going to flip it over. And then you're going to fold it in half. Line up your corners here on both sides. Okay. Then you're going to turn it and you're going to fold it in half again. So then you should be left with multiple triangles. And now you want to make it into a diamond. Okay. So then you have this part, the opening at the bottom. So you're going to flip it over. You're going to grab that top sheet and you're going to take that point here and put it to this point here. And then you're going to smooth it out. Then you're going to open up this sheet here so it looks like this on this opposite side. And you're going to take this point here and you're going to put it to this point here. Okay, so you line it up like that and then smooth it out. Okay. Then you're going to do the same to the other side. You're going to open this part here. You're going to take this point and line it up to right here. Okay, so then when you open it up, I'm just going to smooth it out. It should look like this. Okay, so then what you're going to do now is you're going to take this here and you're going to make this into another triangle. So you're going to take this and you're going to fold it down like that. Do the same thing to this side. Fold it down into a triangle. So just line it up like so. Okay. Then you're going to open these up and you'll see how there's like a little diamond there. You're going to push that in on the crease. And then smooth it out. Same thing for this one. You're going to open that part up here. You have that little diamond there and you're just going to push that part in and then fold. Okay. Then you're going to take this triangle here, so this little flap here, and you're just going to fold it into a triangle. Make sure that the tip lines up with the line here, the tip of your triangle. And then you're going to take this piece that you just folded and you're going to tuck it in like that. Okay. Then you're going to flip this over. You're going to take this back sheet and you're going to fold it down so that this tip meets the tip of this triangle. You're going to flatten it. And then you're going to take this piece and you're going to flip it and put it inside. Okay, then you're going to flatten that out. All right, and then you can just draw your face. And there's your bunny. And again, you can put this on your book as a little bookmark. All right, next we're going to make 2 different types of butterflies. All right, for the butterflies, you want to start off with the rectangular type of shape, so not a square. All right, so then for this one, what you want to do is you want to fold it in half this way. Then you're going to open it up and then you're going to fold it in half this way. So I don't know if you guys remember, like in school, hamburger, hot dog. So you do hamburger, hot dog, fold. So make sure the flap is open and down this way. You're going to take this corner and then you're going to line it up with this line here. So I don't know if you guys can see that line. So you're going to take this and you're going to line it up here. You're going to do the same with this side and line it up. Okay, then you're going to open it up. Then you're just going to fold it back on that same line backwards. So if you don't see your line, just fold it one more time just to make sure you can see it. And then fold it backwards like that. Then you have your line like that. So then you'll open it up and you'll turn it like so, and then you'll open it like this. Okay, then you'll go this way, same thing. You're going to open it and then have it flatten out like this. Okay, so then you should be left with a piece that looks like this. Okay. Okay, so then you want to fold this one down like that. Same thing with this side. You want to fold this one down. Okay. Then you're going to fold it backwards this way. So along that same line, you're just going to fold it backwards. Okay, then you're going to open it back up, and then you're going to open it here, and you're going to push this part in like that. So then let me show you guys a little bit closer. You have the line here. You're going to push this part in and flatten it out. And then all you have to do then is just take this one part here and push it down like that. Okay, same thing, unfold this and then push this down as well. Okay. And then you're left with your butterfly like that. So then what you can do is you can decorate it however you like. So you could just put like lines in it. So if you want to just trace the border, like it how it is. So then there's that one. Okay, so here's the second way you can make the butterfly. Okay, so this one is pretty similar, but it's a little bit different. So you're going to fold it hot dog way. Or I should say just fold it in half, one time this way. And then you're going to open it, turn it, fold it hamburger way. Okay, so then you should have 4 squares here. So on the longest square, you're going to take this point here and you're going to fold it. Let's see, let's do it this way. So make sure you have your flap open like this. You're going to take this corner here and then you're going to fold it in. So let me get a little closer so you can see that line. You're going to fold it so that your line matches. So make sure it lines up with your lines here. Okay. And then you're going to open that up and then you're going to take this piece and push it in like that. Then you're going to line this part in here. Same thing, fold it, but make sure it goes along the line here at the center. Open it up, and then you're going to open this part and push this in. Okay, you have that part there. Then you're going to fold it open this way on this side and fold it over on this other way on this side as well. Just trying to make sure everything stays lined up. Okay. So then what you're going to do is you're going to fold this one in like this. And you're going to fold this one in like this. Okay. And then you're going to open it, push this part in like that. Same thing for this side. Open it, push this part in like that. And then you flip it over and then you're going to just do the same thing. Just push it down like this. And then the same for this way. Okay, and then you have your butterfly bookmark like that. So in this case, you can also design this one. as well, but I just wanted to show you guys how it looks on the book. So you have like a little pocket here at the back. You can do one on that side. And then you have a pocket on this one as well. And then you could put that one on that side. And there you go. All right, so now we're gonna make this cute little cat bookmark. So again, you're gonna start off with a square piece of paper this time. You're gonna fold it diagonal. Then you're gonna fold it diagonal the other way. Okay, then you're gonna flip it over, and then you're going to fold it in half. Okay, then you're gonna turn it, and you're gonna fold it in half again. So now you should be left with multiple triangles. So then you're gonna turn it so that you're gonna make diamonds. So you're gonna push these parts in like so, and then you'll have a diamond on one side and the other, okay? So then you're gonna take this part here and you're going to push it up like that so that it makes an ear, and then you can just pull it up until you have a part, like you have an ear that you like. So we'll do like that. Same thing for this one. We're gonna flip this one so that it goes up. And then I'm just gonna be pulling on the ear part until it reaches a height that I like. Okay. Then you're gonna take this bottom piece here and you're gonna fold it in. Okay, you're gonna do the same thing with this one, fold it in so that it lines up. And then you're gonna fold this part to make a little triangle for the nose. Like that. Then you're gonna fold this back so that you can have the head be whatever height you want it. If you want it to be skinnier or you want it to be flatter, just make your fold for your triangle like that. Okay, and then all you have to do is decorate it. And there you have the little cute cat that you can also stick on the side of your book to make a bookmark. Next, we're going to do a cat. So I'm going to start off with a 8.5 by 11 piece of construction paper. I just need to make this smaller, so I'm just going to fold it, not so big, but I'm just going to leave a little bit of an area on this side. Okay. So I'm going to cut along the lines here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be left with this piece and this piece. So this piece is going to be for the head and this piece is going to be for the body. So let's start with the head first. All right, so you're going to fold it in half diagonal. Then you're going to fold it the opposite way on the diagonal. Make sure your points line up. Okay, then you're going to flip your paper over. You're going to fold it in half. Okay, turn it again, and you're going to fold it in half again. Okay, then you should have multiple triangles. Again, you're going to push these parts in like so that you can make a diamond. Okay, so then you're going to flip it around. You're going to take this part here and you're going to put the points together here. Okay, you're going to flip it around. Do the same thing. This point goes to here. Okay, then you're going to turn it sideways like this. And you're going to take this point and line it up to up here. So take all the pieces and go like this on this side. Okay, then you're going to take this part here and you're going to fold it up like this so that you have it go this way like that. Then you're going to take this part, fold it down into a triangle like this. Then you're going to take this part and you're going to fold it down until it looks like a diamond shape like this. Okay, so let's get you guys a close-up. So it looks like a diamond shape, and then you're just going to take this part and tuck it in. Okay, so then we're going to do the same to this side here. Okay, so then we're going to do the same to this side. So first we're going to fold this point in to here. So line that up there. Okay, so once you fold that part in like this, then you're going to take this part here and then you're going to fold it so that it looks like this, like a triangle at this part here. Then you're going to take this part here and you're going to fold that part in like that. And then you're going to make a diamond shaped here like that. And then you're going to take this piece and you're going to tuck it in like this. Okay. So next you're going to turn this part over and you're going to fold this part like this. So you can take this whole piece here, fold it like that so the point is lined up with the line here. And then you're going to take this thicker part and you're going to fold it in like this. And then you're also going to take this other piece and you're going to fold that part in as well. Okay. Then you're left with this head. Okay, so we can put a little design on it. All right, so next we're going to move on to the body. So first we're going to fold this part in half. Okay. Then we're going to take this half and we're going to fold this into this line here, meets this line there. We're going to do the same for this side. So I'm just going to flip it over and I'm just going to line this line up as well. Okay, so then it should look like this. So you should have a piece that looks like this. Then you're going to flip it over and you're going to fold it in as a triangle like this on this side. Then you're going to fold the triangle in at this point here as well. Okay. Then you're going to flip this over. Okay. So you're going to have two triangles on this side. You're going to flip it over. And then you're going to flatten out this way like this. Okay. Then you're going to open it up. And then you're going to push this part down, which makes these part go like this. So those go like that. Then you're going to fold these in as a triangle here. So make sure you take this point and then make it sure it lines up right here. So do that for both sides. Okay, so then you should have two triangles like this. Then you're going to open this part up here, and then you're going to push this part in. Like that. Same thing for this side. You're going to take this part, push this part in. So if you don't see the lines good enough, just go back in and like smooth it out really good so that you're able to get the line. Okay, so then you should be left like this. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to flip this part over. And then you're going to do the same on this side. So you're going to fold these in like a triangle. Make sure they line up. Okay. Then you're going to open that up, flip it around, fold it down like this. Then you're going to open it up, push that part in like that. Then you're going to fold these in. So basically you're just doing the same thing you did on the other side, again on this opposite side. Just make sure you get good crease marks so that when you open this up, you can push that in. Okay, so you have that point like that. Then you're going to do the same to this side. Push that one in. Okay, then you'll have those like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to flip it over, and then you're going to fold this in half. So make it as long as you want. I like it like this. So then you're going to fold this part in half. And then you're going to make another triangle like this. Do one on this side as well. Make sure it's lined up. Then you're going to take these parts and push them in. Open this part, push this part in as well. So like I said, if you need to, just make sure you have a good crease mark on there. If you need to go front and back, just to make sure your crease mark is really good, you can do it that way. And then push that part in like that. Okay? And then you have your body. And you can put that onto your cat. And there you go. Then you can stick it up onto your book to make a cute little bookmark. All right, thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Take care. Stay blessed.